I brushed my hair, I promise. It's just crazy. Today we're casual. I got my straight out of cookies Cookie Monster shirt on. I got this a long time ago from Target. And let's hope that all of this works. Oh, I forgot to turn off my Bluetooth on my phone. Good to know. If I go to my settings, my video turns off. Anyway, so I mentioned trying new things. Oh, by the way, hey, YouTube friends, it's Trish here, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today, I'm feeling chill. I've been thinking for some time, actually, I've been thinking a lot of things to do with like the types of videos I want to make over here and getting into all of that. Actually, it sounds weird. So I made a list and I'm gonna get to the videos eventually, but to start off, I think I'm just going to intersperse with some reaction style videos to Once Upon a Time. It's one of my comfort TV shows and it just feels like a warm hug a lot of times. I'm really impressed, I guess, with how they weave the stories, at least for the first like 3-4 seasons. I find it so great, and the casting's wonderful, the music is amazing, the CGI is like interesting. It's a TV show, you know. What was it on the CW or ABC? Probably ABC, duh. But yeah, it's a great show. I really love it. And every like couple of years, me and my family watch Once Upon a Time. And yeah, it's just a feel good show and I love it. And anyway, I'm trying a few new things as well. I'm trying OBS Studios, which I tried before and it wasn't working for me, but I think I got it down. Sorry, I am like technology challenged in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna be trying that. I got new Raycons, sort of like, not sponsored by the way. I want to try to make all of this work so that I can do this moving forward for my channel. So yeah, we're gonna be watching Once Upon a Time and I hope you guys will enjoy. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching like 1 or 2 episodes for these reaction styles. I think for today I'm just gonna start with one, since this is sort of a test run, and I'm really excited. But yeah, we're just gonna chill, sit back, get comfy, and I got tea. We're gonna start Once Upon a Time, and I am pressing play now. Did I mention I love the casting in this show? Everyone is so great. They do, oh my god, they just embody their roles perfectly. And it's so cute that these two met on this show. And now they're married. I think they have 2 kids. I like the costuming, set designs. Oh, this show's great. They have it snowing for Snow White. It's so Disney.
You never have to worry, I will always find you.
Always.
And for you, Snow White.
This was an interesting wedding dress. Remember the first time I saw this, I was like, why does it feel more Swan Lake-esque and not Snow White-esque? Also her hair, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm
I love her character growth and just the arc that goes through all the seasons. It's one of the best like villain to hero arcs that I've come across.
She's nothing more than an evil witch.
No.
Is this happy?
She also rocks like every single outfit. Every outfit just slay.
I shall destroy your happiness. if it is the last thing I do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey!
Prince Charming. Look at Henry, such a baby. I love that we see him grow up through all the seasons. I hope he enjoyed his time on the show. He's such a little boy. Oh my god. I can't believe the taxi driver actually gave him a ride somewhere.
You take credit cards?
Like, seriously? We're not gonna call the police? CPS? How does she move in this dress? My goodness.
You look relieved.
Oh, well, it is the internet.
Fair point.
Kind of a loner.
And you don't like your family.
No family to like.
Oh.
And now stop me if I get this wrong. Embezzled from your employer, got arrested, and skipped town before they were able to throw your ass in jail.
Damn.
And how do you repay that loyalty? You're on a date.
Men. It's insane. I love how she's just walking. She's power walking, but still. Dun dun dun. You're arrested.
No, you don't. And if you did, you should give it to your wife to take care of your family.
Hell do you know about family, huh?
Fuck him. And that's how it's done. God, those heels. Yeah. Kick them off. I worked as a hostess at this, like, kind of nice restaurant. And, I had to wear heels a lot. You didn't have to, but I did a couple of times. Just because, like, you do feel sort of powerful and confident as you walk around on hardwood floors with heels on. But, I'd get back home and just kick those off. I'd get in my car and kick those off. Can you believe she's, what, 28 over here? Her character. I wish I looked like that when I was 28.
Are you S.1?
Yeah, who are you?
My name's Henry. I'm your son.
He's so happy to tell her that. Oh.
10 years ago, did you give up a baby for adoption? That was me.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, that's a lot to take in. I guess, like, it could happen. But hers was a closed adoption, so you would think that that would never happen. Why are you drinking out of the, bottle?
Going where?
I want you to come home with me.
Okay, kid. I'm calling the cops.
And I'll tell them you kidnapped me.
I'll believe you because I'm your birth mother.
Try me.
I have one skill. Let's call it a superpower. I can tell when anyone is lying. And you, kid, are.
Lying about what?
Storybrooke. Seriously?
Mhm.
Alrighty then. Let's get you back to Storybrooke.
Road trip.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, I just don't understand all the feathering.
You have no idea of what she's capable of.
What can I do to ease your mind?
They have great chemistry right from the start.
Him.
Yes.
You don't mean...
I do.
No.
Absolutely.
No, it's too
He
dangerous.
sees the future.
There's a reason he's locked up.
Fair point.
All right. For our child.
How was Rumpel kidnapped? How was Rumpel, like, in prison to begin with over here? I forget. I don't know if they ever showed that, actually. Oh, yeah, they do. Duh.
What's that?
I'm not sure you're ready. That's true. Every story in this book actually happened. Use your superpower. See if I'm lying.
Just because you believe something doesn't make it true.
That's exactly what makes it true. You should know more than anyone.
Why is that?
because you're in this book.
Oh, kid, you've got problems.
Yep, and you're gonna fix them.
He has so much faith in his mother. It's so beautiful.
No, you don't. They do.
How did he decide to do this sort of voice for Rumpel's character? Like, was that in the script or was that a creative decision of his own? It's brilliant, but just curious.
You want to know about the Queen's threat? It's gonna cost you something in return.
No,
What do you want?
The name of your unborn child?
absolutely not.
Deal.
It's actually crazy that he asked her the name. Because, like, she knows what she's having because of the necklace thing. But how did he know that she knows what she's having?
All of our prisons will be
Boy or
time.
girl, I mean.
But time will stop.
What can we do?
We can't do anything.
Who can?
That little thing growing inside your belly. Get the child to safety, and on its 28th birthday, the child will find you. And the final battle will begin! Woo! Hey! No! We made a deal! I want her name!
He's scary.
It's a boy.
Missy! Missy!
Oh yeah, he sees the future. Duh. Sorry. It has actually been a while since
What's
I've
her
seen
name?
it.
Emma. Her name is Emma.
Emma.
Charming is like, when was this decision made? And, don't I get to say? She's half mine. Would have been like to be clued in the discussion.
Okay, kid, how about an address?
44 Not Telling You Street.
The sass on this kid.
Look, it's been a long night, and it's almost 8:15.
That clock hasn't moved my whole life. She sent everyone from the Enchanted Forest here.
Hang on. An evil queen sent a bunch of fairy tale characters here.
Yeah, are you listening?
Who's this?
Just someone trying to give them a ride home.
She's my mom, Archie.
Oh, I see. The mayor's house is the biggest one on the block.
You're the mayor's kid?
Maybe. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went on a field trip.
What did I tell you about lying? Giving in to one's dark side never accomplishes anything.
Okay.
You be good, Henry.
He doesn't seem cursed to me. Maybe he's just trying to help you.
He's the one who needs help because it doesn't know. They don't remember who they are.
Convenient. All right. I'll play. Who's he supposed to be?
Jiminy Cricket.
Right, the lying thing. Thought your nose grew a little bit.
I'm not Pinocchio.
We need to take the queen out before she can inflict her curse.
There's no point. The future is written.
No, I refuse to believe that. Good can't just lose.
Maybe it can.
Snow White cannot lose hope.
If you believe him about the curse, then you must believe him about our child. She will be the savior.
He is suddenly way on board with that.
Our only hope of saving that child.
A tree?
Hey, how come Red doesn't have a seat at the table?
If fashioned into a vessel, it can ward off any curse. This will work. We all must have faith. All power has its limits, and this tree can protect only one.
I don't have parents. Just a mom, and she's evil.
Evil.
She is.
Rude, she raised you.
Henry? Henry? Oh, are you okay? Where have you been?
I love this actress. Lana Parrilla, I think. She's incredible. So is Jennifer Morrison.
You're Henry's birth mother? Hi. How would you like a glass of the best apple cider you ever tasted? Got anything stronger?
I'll take a glass of cider.
When I adopted him, he was only 3 weeks old, so the birth mother didn't want to have any contact.
I also love her closet.
Do I need to be worried about you, Miss Swan? Absolutely not.
Here we go with the Miss Swans.
You have to understand, ever since I became mayor, balancing things has been tricky. So I push for order. Am I strict? I suppose. But I do it for his own good. I want Henry to excel in life. I don't think that makes me evil, do you?
I'm sure he's just saying that because of the fairy tale thing.
What fairy tale thing?
Oh, you know his book. How he thinks everyone's a cartoon character from it. Like his shrink, his Jiminy Cricket.
I'm sorry, I really have no idea what you're talking
This whole
about.
first season was so interesting because you're like playing with the idea of, is she in on it or not? But imagine like her being Henry's mother, and then the birth mother pops into her life and now knows about this like secret book that's means a lot to him. And obviously by the end of the season we realize that she actually does love Henry as her son, and like he is her son. She just has a weird way of showing it throughout the season. Um but anyway, so then the
Sneaky bastard.
oof, ouch. I want a wolf. Actually, I would love to have a fox. I won't, but they're so beautiful. But wolves are cool too. Maybe I'll have a husky one day. What I want is a Finnish Spitz. I'm gonna have a boy to name him Zuko.
Hello, Zuko here.
I probably already said this on the channel once before, but anyway, totally happening. And then border collies are really cute.
I don't want to do this.
It has to be you.
I'm not leaving you.
It's the only way. You'll go in there, and you'll be safe from the curse.
He said it would be on her 28th birthday.
What's 28 years when you have eternal love?
That's a huge sacrifice that they're making. 28 is like, that's a long time. And he'll have missed out on her growing up.
What is it?
Baby, she's coming.
Like, let alone just that many years being together with the love of your life. You're also missing out on raising your daughter. Huge sacrifice that they were both willing to make. But I also understand later on when Emma's like, but we could have been together even if we were cursed. It's true.
What are you looking at, sister?
Hey, Leroy, manners.
Oh. Geppetto. It's interesting. Geppetto is like a craftsman, right? But it's like Klaus in Netflix's.
It wasn't drunk. There was a wolf standing in the middle of the road.
A wolf.
Do you know where he is? Finding people's what I do. Here's an idea. How about you guys let me out and I'll help you find him. There's a receipt for a website, who'syourmama.org. It's expensive. He has a credit card? He's 10.
Who's your mama?
Mary Margaret Blanchard. Who's Mary Margaret Blanchard? Henry's teacher.
He really stole his teacher's card.
This is for them, not us. They're loyal creatures.
Ah, Jennifer Goodwin, the perfect Snow White.
You love them and they love you. They will always find you. Why, thank you.
Love that it's a pear and not an apple.
Did you give him your credit card so he can find her? I'm his... The woman who gave him up for adoption.
Harsh. True, but harsh. Clever?
Given him that book.
What in the hell is this book I keep hearing about?
Just some old stories I gave him.
Have a nice trip back to Boston.
Jeez.
Sorry to bother you. It's okay. I fear this is partially my fault.
I love how they are sort of reacting to each other as if, like, they know each other or there's something there. Which I guess could be read as, like, in other ways.
He's like any adopted child. He wrestles with that most basic question they all inevitably face. Why would anyone give me away?
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean in any way to judge you.
It's okay.
Look, I gave the book to him because I wanted Henry to have the most important thing anyone can have. Hope.
You know where he is, don't you?
You might want to check his castle.
It's gonna be okay. The wardrobe's almost finished. Just hold on.
They were just gonna send her in a wardrobe while she's mid-labor? This is, like, unbelievably terrible.
The wardrobe. It only takes one.
They really are about to put their baby in a magical wardrobe and just send her off into another dimension.
You have to take her. Take the baby to the wardrobe.
Oh my god.
No, you don't know what you're saying.
No, I do. We have to believe that she'll come back for us. We have to give her her best chance.
Oh my god.
Goodbye, Emma.
This is insane. They're like certifiably insane. And that's what you call acting. He didn't see Pinocchio sitting in there?
Find us.
Oh no, Pinocchio went ahead. No. Charlie! You're too late. Well, at least he saw that before he passed out.
You left this in my car.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Still hasn't moved, huh?
I was hoping that when I brought you back, things would change here. That the final battle would begin.
I'm not fighting any battles, kid.
Yes, you are. You're here because it's your destiny. You're gonna bring back the happy endings.
Can you cut it with the book crap?
You don't have to be hostile. I know you like me. I could tell. You're just pushing me away because I make you feel guilty.
Oh.
It's okay. I know why you gave me away. You wanted to give me my best chance.
How do you know that?
The same reason Snow White gave you away.
I am not in any book. I'm a real person. And I'm no savior. You were right about one thing, though.
All the characters like juggling these really like tough.
I wanted you to have your best chance. But it's not with me.
Just stay with me for 1 week. That's all I ask. 1 week and you'll see I'm not crazy.
I have to get you back to your mom.
You don't know what it's like with her. My life sucks.
Oh, you want to know what sucking is? Being left abandoned on the side of a freeway. My parents didn't even bother to drop me off at a hospital. I ended up in the foster system, and I had a family until I was 3, but then they had their own kids, so they sent me back.
That's awful.
Your mom is trying her best. And I know sometimes you think she doesn't love you. But at least she wants you.
Your parents didn't leave you on the side of the freeway. That's just where you came through. Your parents are trying to save you from the curse.
Sure they were.
No. 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 No.
He was injured, not cursed yet.
Oh, don't worry, dear. In a few moments, you won't remember you knew him, let alone loved him.
Why did you do this?
Because this is my happy ending.
It was in the wardrobe, and then it was gone. It's nowhere to be found.
Where is she?
She got away. You're going to lose. I know that now. People always win.
We'll see about that.
Where are we going?
Somewhere horrible.
And she's not wrong.
He seemed to have taken quite a shine to you.
You know what's kind of crazy? Yesterday was my birthday, and when I blew out the candle on this cupcake I bought myself, I actually made a wish. I didn't have to be alone on my birthday. And then Henry showed up.
I hope there's no misunderstanding here.
That's all right.
You may have given birth to him, but he is my son.
I was...
No, you don't get to speak. You don't get to do anything. You gave up that right when you tossed him away.
She is a bit of a hard ass, but also like she's feeling threatened.
So I suggest you get in your car and you leave this town. Because if you don't, I will destroy you if it is the last thing I do.
Do you love him?
Excuse me?
Henry, do you love him?
Of course I love him.
So it's insinuating that she's lying over here. That's why Emma decides to stay. But, like, she does love Henry. But again, they do scenes like this where it's like, wait, does she love Henry? Tea. It's crazy that time isn't moving, but like it is. Henry grows up over here. But it's fascinating how they like framed that. I don't know, the curse is just incredible.
I'm sorry that my heart attack interfered with your plans to sleep your way down the eastern seaboard.
I'd like a room. Swan. Emma Swan.
Emma. What a lovely name.
Why is he so hot?
It's all here.
Yes, of course it is, dear. Thank you. You enjoy your stay. Emma.
It's just incredible, like, the character change that he's put on from when he's, like, Rumple and when he's Mr. Gold.
He owns this place.
So cool.
The inn?
No, it's a town.
Just a week.
Great. Welcome to Storybrooke.
Oh, he's so happy. Okay, so that was the first episode. I love being back in this world. I mean, it's just, as I was saying, I love the stories. I love it. I love how they like weave it all together. All the fairy tale stories just like, I don't know what I'm trying to say over there, but anyway, it's just casting so good. Everyone does their parts so well. Just the creative decisioning that so many of them make, and I love this show. I love this show so much. I did watch the new, not new anymore, but how they had done, I think it's like season 7 or season 8. Season 7 was them sort of trying to go in a new direction, kind of. I mean, every season there's a new curse, right? And so in season 7, it's almost not an inverse, but it's just sort of a retelling with Emma being 28 years old and Henry showing up at her door, you know, out of nowhere. Same thing happens to Henry when he's older. His daughter shows up at his door. And I feel like there were some things about that season that I liked, and there were other things where I was like, I just, and maybe it's also nostalgia where I was like, this is not the same. I do feel like this show is really good through to season, I think 4. I'm trying to remember now. I'll have to look into what each of the seasons were about again, but it does start to get a little strange. You know, I think they just tried to keep the show going for as long as they could, and then you're popping in new seasons. What season is it where Frozen pops in? And that felt sudden and rushed. Like before that, it was all these sort of Renaissance Disney characters and storylines, but yeah, then Frozen pops in there, and like that that was new. And then they started adding in sort of fables and other stories that are not really fairy tales, and sort of broadening the world in that. And there were parts about that that I liked, and then there were other parts where it felt a little maybe forced. But as a whole, I still really love the show. It's still one that we periodically will watch, and I enjoy it every time. So anyway, I'll be popping in and out with these sorts of reactions. I'm excited to keep going with this. As I mentioned at the top of this, like I have been making a list of video ideas. I'd like to do one sort of like talking about a dream closet with costumes that are from TV shows, movies, animated movies, that I love. And so what my dream closet would be like. I have one about sort of ranking kisses from rom-coms, and I don't know, I just a few silly ideas that I've just sort of listed out as being maybe fun video ideas that I could eventually get around to. And if that sounds interesting, please stick around. And in the meantime, you know, once in a while you'll see a Once Upon a Time reaction. I'll probably still do some old rom-coms that I haven't seen, or new stuff that's coming out on these streaming platforms as well. I don't know. I think it's just going to be a modge podge of content around TV and film for the most part. I don't know if I'll be delving into, because I have started reading a bit more, which, so I grew up reading, but it's just been a hot minute since I've really gotten into reading new stuff that's coming out. But yeah, I sort of started dipping my toe into reading again. I also in the past year have enter the fan fiction world, which like I can't believe it's taken me this long to get into it. But yeah, I came across some of the writers on Instagram because of their artwork that they were posting that corresponds with their writings, and then I got curious and I clicked on their writings, the AO3 website. I've like now become a member. So I don't know if I want to like talk about some of the stuff that I'm reading there. And then some of those fanfiction writers have gone on to write their own books, you know, they got published. And I'm reading one right now, The Infernus Duology by Gillian West, I believe her name is. And so like, yeah, it's just interesting stuff. And I don't know, maybe I'll break into talking about that as well. Who knows? At this point, yeah, I want to have fun on this channel and just talk about things that I find interesting, and hopefully you'll stick around. And yeah, comment, let's start some chats, and like and subscribe. I guess it always feels weird saying stuff like that, trying to feel like a actual YouTuber. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first episode. I love this show and I'll continue watching it. And I can't think of anything else to say. So that's about it. Toodles.